since 9/11, the threat to the United States and to the people of the United States has become very tangible, very real. It's really about where the threat doesn't exist, and that's hardly anywhere. The threat is pervasive in this country. Al-Qaeda's ability to move where they want, other people have the ability to move when and where they want. But we've been woefully slow in coming to grips with the problems of identity management and how to know which individuals are where and what they're doing, to have the processes and the systems in place. But CSC is actually setting the example in this by deploying this new technology in their own facilities, by creating the centers of excellence to be able to push this technology. This company is right on the cutting edge.
Trusted identities are important to CSC because we have to be in a position to address the strategic problems and issues that our customers face. And today, trusted identities are a key element in most of the business problems that our customers are facing. We have a broader range of solutions than nearly any of our competitors. Everything from consulting on the front end all the way down to providing outsourced business services. And so we're in a position to understand the missions of our customers and in a position to understand how to best apply the technologies associated with identity management to the benefit of our customers.
You need to know beyond the shadow of a doubt.
CSC has a well-deserved reputation for solving the most complex problems on behalf of our clients. And this is particularly true in the identity management space, where we've solved problems dealing with border management, dealing with visa processing, dealing with secure online transactions, all critical functions on behalf of our clients, literally across the globe. At the border between Mexico and the United States, clearly there's lots of traffic across that border for Mexican citizens. The border crossing card, literally the credential that Mexican citizens use to cross the border into the United States to visit or go to work, CSC was able to literally replace millions of these cards with a biometrically coded card that was virtually tamper-proof and nearly impossible to counterfeit. CSC was able to work with the Belgian government to create an ID card called EID. The EID card is used by Belgium's 10 million citizens to do everything from pay their taxes, open bank accounts, make secure internet purchases, and provide a digital signature for all kinds of electronic documentation. CSC is working very closely with the British government to establish 15 visa processing centers around the globe. At each of these visa processing centers, applications will be received in person and biometric data will be collected as part of the process. CSC is managing all of these visa processing centers through an outsourcing contract where CSC is responsible for not only the front office but the back office as well. CSC's global footprint is clearly an enabler to our ability to be able to deploy these sites around the globe. CSC's secure sentient environment really provides the ultimate in classified document protection by fusing biometrics, including iris and facial recognition technology, with video motion analysis. The facility is literally able to monitor itself. If a person with a low clearance level should move through the environment to an area where there's a high security clearance level, what would happen is the workstation screens in the higher level would go blank.
You need to know beyond the shadow of a doubt.
The Mosul mess hall bombing, that was really what pushed the Department of Defense to come up with the concept of a positive human identification for individuals that are working on U.S. military bases. The bombing, as we all know, killed and wounded a number of U.S. military personnel as well as Iraqi civilians. The concept was to produce a system, hardware and software, that utilized a biometrically enabled smart badge to help prevent future attacks. CSC provided the overarching protection of the team and managed the entire operation here in West Virginia and in Iraq. The Biometric Identification System for Access, or BISA badge, is a biometrically enabled smart badge It includes biographical data, a high-resolution iris scan, 5-shot high-resolution mugshots of the individual, and high-resolution digital fingerprint. The hardware side of the system, the core of the system, is a C3 shelter that we designed. A total of 10 systems was constructed and packed and shipped and arrived in Iraq in less than 6 months. Everyone worked extremely hard to make sure that this was done right and done very quickly.
You need to know beyond the shadow of a doubt.
What makes CSC different in this space is that we begin as a systems integration company, so that we're not wed to any particular individual solutions, but can use our relationships with a number of folks to find the best solution that maps to the client's needs or desires. If you have systems that work, we're not going to blow those systems up for the sake of a different technology. So having multiple technologies to choose from allows us to fit both into the legacy systems and map people from their current situation into a better situation. Having rules, having technology alone is not the answer. If people aren't going to follow processes, the technology doesn't work. It is important in any identity management solution to have clear buy-in to what the rules and processes and procedures need to be, and then having people dutifully stay with those and be audited at the end of the day to ensure that they have met the processes and the processes work as intended. This isn't about us dictating a solution that you will adapt your business practices to. That's been tried, and those solutions generally do not work. But if you've got something that is responsive to what the client is trying to get, then A, you get buy-in, you get acceptability, and you get people who will be enthusiastic users. And that is how you get to success in a system.
Who is that? It must be clear when so many come without any fear. You need to know beyond the shadow of a doubt.
We have a track record of nearly 50 years of commitment to our customers and our ability to deliver. You can count on CSC to deliver for you.
I am 100% convinced that we have saved lives with what we accomplished.